Speciesism, because dogs and cats are better than pigs and cows. Right? Right? Wrong! Of course not, that's crazy. Now, because I don't want to explain anything, you can just look up the word speciesism after we're done with the video. Now, I'm going to show you several instances of speciesism and animal abuse in media and entertainment. Of course, there's so much to cover on that subject that I won't be able to show it all in just this one video. I'm planning on making it a regular series about speciesism in media in general. But on today's video, we're gonna begin with this horrible animal abuse from the 1960s, the sitcom known as Mr. Ed. Mr. Ed. This was an actual sitcom from the 60s with a talking horse. Now, why is this speciesist and abusive towards animals? Quite simply, they have an actual horse on set. It's not an animatronic, it's not some puppet, let alone a CGI or cartoon drawing or whatever. It's an actual horse on set performing tricks and stunts and whatever, and talking. I don't know, obviously the horse didn't actually talk, but why is it speciesist? Because he can speak, therefore he's valuable, and he's like a valuable family member or whatever, even though the only guy who could actually hear him was Wilbur, this guy in the picture. The rest of the family, they couldn't hear the horse speaking or whatever. So I don't know. The thing is, whatever the case may be, this was horrible. I mean, come on. The horse never got paid for it. He was working and he was never paid. I'm willing to bet that he was never nominated for any award or anything. And he was the star of the show. So yes, before BoJack Horseman, this was the guy that was horsing around. Mr. Ed. Now, you might be thinking, but AJ, come on, man. That's from the 60s. That's like boomer humor. We expect these things to happen. But that never happened later on in any movie or TV show, no? Well, take a look at this. From the 1990s, we got this. Yes, Friends. One of the most beloved sitcoms ever. Hey, even I am a fan of, Friends. I've seen the show countless times. I've seen every episode. I know all the dialogues, all the jokes. I still laugh at the jokes, everything. I watch it all the time. I love it. But this show is one of the most egregious. I don't even know what egregious means, but I know this show is. And and pervasive. I don't even know what pervasive means. I'm just saying it. I don't know what it means. I don't care. But this show is that, because egregious and pervasive sound bad. And this is what this show is to animals. Look at this picture. I mean, we got here Ross Geller, one of the friends, with Marcel the monkey. Yes, because he had a monkey in the beginning of the show. I don't know. This was an actual monkey that they had. And they trained the monkey to act and, on command and stuff. But of course, this is speciesist and abusive. Because, come on, you have this innocent creature who is a wild creature, performing these tricks and these stunts and stuff. And the actor, David Schwimmer, went on to say on the Friends reunion special that he hated working with the monkey because the monkey wouldn't follow directions. And I'm like, of course not. It's a monkey. I mean, duh. You're supposed to be like the most intelligent of the group, and you're telling me you don't know why a monkey wouldn't follow acting directions. Well, you know what? I don't know. I'm sorry, but that was terrible. Whoever thought that was going to be funny? A wild animal on set on an apartment in New York, whatever. That's not funny. Now, Friends shows many instances of speciesism, cognitive dissonance, and animal abuse, especially during those Thanksgiving episodes that are very famous, from Friends. I'm not going to cover them all today, probably in other videos. Right now, just this Marcel the monkey, absolutely not. That's terrible. I don't know whoever thought that was a good idea. That monkey was probably more, like frightened or anxious or whatever than enjoying herself because it was a female monkey. At least I think it was. But of course, in the show, it was a male monkey, but the monkey was female. Okay, so now Marcel the monkey. So we move on, because now you might be thinking, AJ, okay, that was the 90s, that was like 30 years ago, who cares? Now there's no way people are abusing actual animals on film. And you might be mistaken, my friend, because take a look at this. Jackass. I'm sorry, what the freak is this? This is 2022, and look at what they're doing for a film and for a laugh. What is this? Where's the laughter in this? Where's the funny part of this animal abuse? This is horrible. It's terrible. Even the tagline of the movie says, some people never learn. And yeah, sure they don't. Look at this. Need I say anything at all? I don't think I need to explain why this is terribly and horribly wrong. Alright, now we move on to something more, from our childhood, or at least my childhood, and I'm going to ruin said childhood for a lot of people. Because take a look at this flippity flu, 101 Dalmatians. I'm sorry, what is this? This is one of the most speciesist and abusive films. Yes, it's a cartoon, but you're teaching little kids who are watching this cartoon movie to care about these puppies, these doggies and stuff, and they're like frightened. They don't want the villain, Cruella de Vil, to turn them into a coat. Of course not, that's horrible. And they should be outraged by her, and they should not like it, of course not. But here's the thing, the same kids who watch that movie and they care about the little puppies and stuff because they're like cute and stuff, they're dogs, they go to McDonald's, they get a Happy Meal, and they get a 101 Dalmatians toy. Take a look at this. Yeah, that's right. I'm sorry, but what is this? This is speciesist to the max. You're teaching kids to care about some animals, in this case dogs, but then they eat other animals like chickens or cows and their secretions, because what is in a Happy Meal? A cheeseburger. And what is a cheeseburger? Beef, which is cow, and cheese, which is cow's secretions, congealed bovine secretions. And this is what you're feeding your kids, just for a 101 Dalmatians toy. Or what about the chicken nuggets Happy Meal? There's nothing happy about it. I don't see anything happy about this. They care about some animal and then they don't care about other animals. They eat those animals. What is this really? So yeah, I'm sorry. I wanted to make this video like more, like funnier or whatever. I just couldn't. I just started ranting and I don't know. I mean, it boils my blood. Really, it does. I'm sorry. This is terrible. So yeah, that's the video on speciesism in media. Hope you've enjoyed. And before we wrap things up, I got a proposition for you. If this video gets to 100 views and at least 10, just 10 likes, I will perform, or rather I will sing the theme song of Mr. Ed. Yeah, that's right. So if you want to see me making an even bigger fool of myself on camera, there you go, that's your challenge. Get me just 100 views and just 10 likes on this video, and I will sing the Mr. Ed theme song. Of course, of course. I have been AJ and Turn Veganese today.